Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your July monthly read. Welcome to July. All right, guys, so we're going to start with a card for you on your monthly. This is going to be a general read, all right? So if you're looking career, money, or finance, or perhaps a love read, you'll see that right at the end of this video, all right? So let's go ahead and pull your overarching energy card. I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to July, guys. Welcome, welcome, all right? Let's take a look at what's going to cause fireworks within your month of July here, okay? What's your overarching energy and what do we get? Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is all about moving forward. Wow, check out this. Look at this is about moving forward. This is coming out of the darkness and into the light. This is like you being in the midst of the galaxy, right? And you are, you're kind of like that hidden star there, right? You're kind of looking at things all amongst in the galaxy. And I feel that there's an opportunity for you to move forward on something. It's after some sort of obstacle, guys. There's been like something standing in the way because this is a 23 card and that reduces to a 5. And 5s are all about, this is about overcoming adversity, any sort of conflict. And this wants you to move beyond, okay? Move beyond, all right? So this is all about moving forward. Fifth house energy is about using your creativity and moving forward, okay? So it wants you to do that, right? This is about you're being encouraged to release that skeletons of your past because it's kind of like your shadow self that's shining through here, right? So it's kind of like you're taking the visit, you're reflecting on your shadow self, and sometimes we need to shine the light on the dark for us to really see the light, right? So I feel that there is an opportunity for you to, maybe you're shifting back and forth, in kind of like this is about resurrecting situations and circumstances that are long gone. And what it's doing, it's taking away in your moment of living. You guys, this is really big because we can get caught up into that, right? We can, keep reminiscing about yesterday and all of a sudden today goes by, right? And then the same thing happens tomorrow. And this could be a repetitive thing. And soon enough, a year goes by and you're thinking, what the hell happened, right? Where did all my time go, right? So this is a firm reminder that, this is saying is that being in a state of mind where you're locked in just in one chapter of your book, of this beautiful book of your life, Aqua. This is saying is that maybe it's because there's an inability to move forward. This is about you can move forward on a physical basis, but you could also be in the past on the mental basis. So I want you to think about that, right? So this could be that your body's trying to move forward, but your mind is staying where it was in the past. So this is about this connection between the mind and the body, and to be able to get them in sync so you can move forward, right? With ease, rather than being at oppositions of each other. So this is about, connecting with that, right? So, this is about like you get rid of, you're not in the present moment when that happens. So this is about kind of practicing mindfulness. I know it sounds really simple, guys, and we hear about it all the time, but it is such a big piece of moving forward, which what this card is all about, is to get in the present moment, right? The past is gone. The future, we don't know what's going to happen, but your now is going to create that future, right? Your now is all you have, right? So this is focusing on the now. What can you do now to create a future that you want, that you desire, right? So, this is about also is embrace the lessons, be grateful for the past, but breathe deep and let it go. Let it go, guys. Let it go. What's going to help you within this process, okay? What is going to help you in this process? Let's take a look at what's going to give you support in this process, okay? All right. I'm all about freeing you guys so you can just let that star shine within you. And it's really coming up. It's like, really releasing so you can be free and have all that beautiful, energy and all that light to share with the world, because you don't want to deny the world of that. Okay. So, or nor yourself. Okay. What do we get? forgiveness. This is what's going to help you guys in this process. Yeah, see, holding on to resentment or any sort of anger keeps you from not moving forward. So what this card is talking about is focusing on forgiveness for you. Now, this could have to do with a parent and a child. This could have to do with your upbringing and something that you've learned. And this is about applying forgiveness in matters of the heart, because this is the green card here. This is big, guys. This is a huge shift for you. You know, you are at a pivotal moment within your life right now where you're recognizing things that stood in the way, but they don't have to be any longer. This is time to let yourself shine. And what more perfect time than let the fireworks, let them all kind of go and celebrate the opportunity that you're getting to free yourself, right? To free yourself through forgiveness within a situation, maybe, whatever this case may be, within a connection, romantic, family, friendship, or work, or whatever that is for you. It's big and it's coming up because it's going to allow you to move forward with no more being unchained in some way. So this is what I'm getting. It is powerful, and it has the capacity to heal you, and it has the capacity to transform you. All right. So take your pain and make it your power of beautiful energy so you can shine on the world. Put it into the music that you write. Put it into the, how you help the world in your humanitarian efforts. Put it into your creativity and what you would like to create to help someone out, as well that maybe has kind of gone through the same thing. Okay. So this is what's coming into play here, right? Don't suffocate your spiritual growth by not being able to forgive. It doesn't mean it's forgetting. It's that you've acknowledged the wisdom from this and you become smarter in terms of taking steps forward and how you're going to shine. So this is what I'm getting, guys, right? Be grateful for your past experiences, because that darkness is actually bringing you into the light, right? And the lessons that you learned, but courageously move it forward. Keep it going, okay, you guys? All right. So focus on your solar plexus chakra. Your root chakra is going to be very, very key, and your sacral chakra. All the lower chakras, really go through clearing those, guys, because it's going to help you. All right. Let's jump into your main read, and we're going to see what wants to come out for you here. Okay. So how do you feel about yourself right now? 9 of Swords. It's at the end. You're coming out of the darkness and into the light, right? So this is about getting rid of any sort of anxiety, depression, or despair surrounding a situation where there needs to be some sort of forgiveness. Okay. Remember, you're meant to shine, and this is the cards that are coming out in order to help you make that happen. Okay, so 9th house energy has to do with your journey. It has to do with your search for meaning in life, and it is about releasing that of which has held you back from the past, that no longer has you have a choice where it no longer can take hold of you because you've recognized it. Now it's about putting it into action, and now it is about moving forward, right? Moving forward, right? You spend a lot of time within that dark side. You're seeing some things already, okay? What do you have? What is it what is it that you want at this moment? Let's take a look at what that is. Wow, you want to get rid of this devil energy. Yeah, well, here you go, guys. It's already happening because it's coming to fruition. You see what I'm seeing, guys? Do you see what's coming out of these cards? Is that you're visiting your shadow side and doing your shadow work. And I'm getting the chills right now because what it's doing, it's bringing that springboard to kick off and move you forward into the galaxy of what it is that you want, into allowing you to shine, right? So the devil energy is Capricorn energy. It could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you might have that in your chart. Or again, you're taking on this energy of releasing anything that has bound you from the past, whether it's in the mind, right, that kept you away from a relationship at the heart that you wanted, or whether it is a past way of thinking, or a past way that maybe that your upbringing has played a role in this, and you're realizing how you can create a shift from that, and you're forgiving your parents, you're forgiving that, but you're not letting it hold you back. Okay. All right, guys, this is what I'm getting. So let's take a look at what are your fears, and then we'll get into what's going for you. Your fears are to start that new beginning. This is to have intimacy and compassion. This is that you have it for so many people, Aqua, but it wants it to also bring it right back around to you, okay? So maybe that you are a fear of intimacy or a fear of compassion, okay? And so what this is saying is apply that to yourself. Apply the compassion that you would give someone else because you're such a giving heart. And this is saying apply that compassion and really focus on having that, knowing that that you can bloom too, right? It's like this turtle, it's moving slowly through a transformation of a bloom. And so this Ace of Cups is an opportunity for you to take that step forward, to move forward in intimacy and compassion. And this could be marrying again that heart, that mind with the heart. And then, it could be a form of expression, that first baby step in towards that, okay? So your fears are expressing compassion or expressing maybe moving forward in intimacy. You guys, it's coming up here, okay? So I do want to pull a card specifically on that one that is your fear and see what wants to help you with this and what we get. What do we get, okay? What do we get? Yeah, indirect communication is avoidance and it's unhealthy. This is just what we talked about, guys. So this card talks about that if you're being indirect in terms of emotionally, like expecting the other person to know or applying assumptions to a situation, that is avoidance and that's unhealthy communication. This is saying take that baby step forward, even if you're moving slowly, and then you're going to see the sun because it's going to bloom. It's going to bloom and it's going to free you, right? It's going to free you. And so if you're not being direct in your communication, and that is also a form of unhealthy communication, right? If you're ignoring someone or ghosting someone, it's still a form of unhealthy communication. So this is saying is that, you're first and foremost, you want to be safe, right? So you've got to create, a sense of boundaries in terms of being safe. The second step is that if that is safe for you to do so, is to have a form of communication that is direct and drawing a line in the sand and saying, this is what I will can work with, but this is something that I cannot compromise on. This is something that just won't work for me in what I'm looking for in a work relationship, a friendship, a romantic relationship. You know what that is for you. So let's take a look at what is going for you. Okay, let's take a look at what's going for you, Aqua, in the month of July. What do we get? Chariot card. You guys, I'm so happy to see this because your card, it was moving forward, right? Guess what I get? On your I get the Chariot card. So I get it wants you to move forward, and what's going for you is the Chariot card. Like the universe is working with you right now. The universe is nudging you, okay? For some of you, you've got out of a karmic completion of some sort and karmic debts have been paid, and now this is about going into uncharted territory, but this is saying is to tap into your own intuition to be able to move forward instinctively and know that the best is already coming, right? So write in the comments below, guys, the best is already coming. So just because you don't know what you're moving into doesn't mean it's bad. That is putting a filter of negative thinking onto that. So take that away and focus on, but what if it was good? So why don't you focus in on that and see what happens, right? So this is about moving forward and taking action instinctively, intuitively, and focusing on moving forward. The Chariot card is about action. Some of you could be, doing some sort of change within your car, getting a new car, refinancing a new car. You could be doing something of the sort as well. So this is what I get, but it's all about taking action and moving forward instinctively, because this is exactly what that wolf is doing, is moving forward instinctively, right? And you're using your intuition and what you know in your internal compass that's best for you rather than the external. It's coming from within now, okay? Not anyone else, but within you, okay? So let's take a look. That's what you got going for you. It's you're taking action. So I'm loving this, okay? So let's take a look at what's going against you, okay? What's going against you? Queen of Swords. It's a perception of something. This is about shifting the perception, just what I talked about here. Just what I talked about in this Chariot card, right? Not what anyone else thinks or not what your old default, programming is thinking. This is saying is that focusing in on your perception. So what you have going against you by getting the Queen of Swords, this is your energy, is a shift in perception. You may be focusing on one way of something, but what if it was really the other? And do you know that for a fact, right? So this is saying is, there is a shift of perception that's necessary. Let's pull a card on this and let's take a look at what may want to come out for you here, right? So it's a shift of perception that's necessary for you guys here. What do we get? Illumination. Yeah. The path that is important that you take will be illuminated. So for some of you in your job situation or in a relationship, you're unsure which way to go. It's going to be illuminated for you. Kind of like the fireworks in the 4th of July, you're going to be illuminated. The universe is going to make sure of that. This is when I get this card, it's, the divine card coming through here. And if you're not sure which path that you should take, this is about stepping back, focusing on your intuition, tapping into that, asking source for help and looking at things, being very perceptive, of the situation. So asking source for guidance, here's that flower here. I kind of feel like this is that same flower taking those baby steps that's right up here too as well. But I feel that you're going to be illuminated of the path that you're going to need to take. So it's going to come to you guys. So don't worry about that. Okay. It's going to come. And then what is the overall outcome for you here? Let's take a look at your outcome. What do we have for you for the outcome? What do we have for the outcome for Aquarius? Oh, you guys. Look at it. The Sun card. You're going to be flying high. You're going to be renewed, and I kind of felt that there. I feel like that you are just really going to be shining. This is a renewed sense of energy. You're going to be flying high over all the flowers, right? You're going to be flying high. This is like the best card in the tarot deck, guys. And this to me it almost looks like a little hummingbird, and hummingbirds are messengers of love, right? So I feel that this is like the hummingbird is like, just perusing all around the meadows. It's like you're flying high above the flowers. And so now now you are love. Now you are a messenger of love. Some of you might do that within your work, you are focusing on love and you're embodying love, right? And there is a sense of some sort of renewal in terms of your energy here, right? I feel that you get out in the sun. There is some sort of illumination that could come around during the daytime, not the nighttime. During the daytime is where I feel, because the Sun card represents it all has to do with the daytime, summer, the sun, right? So this is moving towards the light. All right. So the universe wants you to move towards the light. And this is what you had at the beginning. What a shift here, guys. Now that is moving forward, all right? So any sort of guidance that's going to be helpful for you in this process that might want to shine through for you. What do we get? What do we get? Yes! You remember, it's like out of the darkness, the mayhem has now brought you into the light. And I almost feel like this is like an eye, and this is that mayhem has been an eye-opening experience for you. And now this card talks about your manifestation is happening. Your current issue that you are having is your current issue is all about revealing some sort of past wound of the past, and there is spiritual growth that is going to have you flying high. Okay, it's just saying, hang on tight because you're going to be flying high. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, guys. Note your comments below. Smash that like button if this resonates. Note your comments. I'm sending you so much love and light, and have a beautiful July. And until next time, namaste.